Three things that you can decide in order to have not just a drama-free holiday, but it's really about drama-proofing your holiday and drama-proofing your life, right? And so here are the three decisions that you can make. And I have a full video of this on my Instagram as well. And if you're also on my podcast or follow that, you'll hear an audio version of this message. But I'll give you the general essence of this, right? The three things you've got to decide in order for you to have a drama proof holiday, right? And overall, apply the same principles and practices to your entire life are these. So, the first is deciding what you are going to celebrate, right? So, inside of the season, it goes without saying that there's a spectrum of emotions, right? Some people who can't wait to experience the holidays because they just really, really love their families and all the warm and fuzzies come together. And then there are those who have situations that are a little bit more contentious. So if you're on the spectrum of, the contention side where things are kind of a little bit rough around the edges, this is going to be relevant, right? So, around the holidays, sometimes people still can't agree or decide what they are actually celebrating. So the debate is like, well, this holiday, the real history of this holiday is blah, 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 and everybody starts, right? And somebody tries to play the referee, and hey, why can't we all just blah, 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 blah? Makes sense. So first thing is just really being very, very clear for yourself, right? Internally, what do I choose to celebrate during this time of year? What's important to me? That decision is the first decision in this sort of drama-proof triangle, right? What's important to me? What am I celebrating? Am I celebrating gratitude? Am I celebrating health and wellness? Am I celebrating somebody coming through, surgery or medical diagnosis this year? Like, whatever it is, you get to say what you want to celebrate, okay? And I could go deeper into this, but you can check it out on my Instagram. Second thing, deciding what you will and won't discuss or talk about, right? It seems that during the holidays, there's a lot of sometimes folks that feel that, hey, it's a great opportunity to kind of stir the pot, right? Ask you 3 million questions from politics to music to, what happened to so-and-so that you used to date, right? And trigger emotions, or why you didn't follow through on that particular career path that your parents worked so hard to put you through. I mean, we can go on and on and on as far as the different scenarios that people have, mastered the art of stirring the pot with. But ultimately, you can decide what conversations are on the table to have and what conversations are not on the table to have, and or what conversations need to be discussed at a later time. But how you conduct yourself in executing or exercising your right to do this is what allows you to be drama proof, right? So if someone raises the conversation about, career decisions or career choices, et cetera, right? You can, in jest say, hey, listen, oh, there you go, trying to stir that pot. Not today, right? And you say, hey, listen, why don't we talk about this next weekend? We only gonna be here together for these few hours. Let's have these few hours really be magical and fun for everybody. Because we're gonna get into it if you start asking me that, right? You can, you know what I'm saying? You can really entertain it, have it be entertaining, and move right along. Okay, versus getting hooked and triggered and being like, why are you asking me that? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Right? I mean, you get to decide what you discuss, what you don't discuss, what's on the table for conversation, and what you'd prefer to displace and have be discussed at another time, right? Okay. Third thing to decide to make your holiday season and life in general drama proof is really deciding what impact you want to have, right? So I mentioned earlier deciding what you want to celebrate. Well, you can similarly kind of mirror that and say, well, this is what I want people to be left with during this holiday season, right? I want them to be left with an experience of just really being appreciated, really being celebrated, really being recognized for all the contributions that they make to me, to others, to the people in their life, how proud of them that I am, how inspired by them that I am, right? You could say, hey, listen, what I want people to be left with is just to know how much of an inspiration they have been to me and that they are to me, right? and how much joy they bring to my life. Like, you can really decide that that's what you want people to be impacted with, right? As a result of you being around and you participating in the festivities. Okay, so that being said, like I mentioned, I cover these same things, just with, you know, a few other illustrations. But the bottom line is, for you, your peace of mind is worth everything, right? It's priceless, and anything that you can get your hands on that allows you to, in principle and in practice, that allows you to find your peace of mind is absolutely worth it, right? So put these into practice. I love to hear how you, of course, you know, what benefit and what impact this has had on you. If you know someone that would definitely benefit from this, please, of course, pass this along to them. And one of the tools that has helped me along the way with, you know, identifying these frameworks is a book that I wrote, called Humanity: 24 Hours to a Heroic Life. And if you're interested in, of course, getting a complimentary copy of that, I will sign it if I have any copies left, to be able to get to you. So it's a first come, first serve situation. I will send you a signed copy of the book Humanity: 24 Hours to a Heroic Life. Okay, so but that book contains a lot of frameworks that allow you to come and approach life from your heroic center, right? And if that is something that would make a difference for you, of course, help yourself to that. So that's it. Hope you enjoy this holiday, and of course, bring a lot of peace and a lot of joy and all that good stuff to the people in your life and around you and your environment. And we'll see you in some of the upcoming videos as well. Don't forget, of course, take advantage. In the description section, I'll leave you the link to get the Humanity book if you're interested.